A mindset can make or break your life, and I give you a perfect example to illustrate that. Let's say you're sick, you have a fever, you have a stomach ache, and you have the cold. So because you're sick, you go to the doctor. At the doctor's office, he looks at you and then he goes to his office. After a few minutes, he comes back with a pill and he gives you the pill. He says, if you take this pill, it will cure your fever, it will cure your stomach ache, and it will cure your cold. So you take the pill. And at the next day, guess what? You are cured. Now the interesting part is, the pill in itself had no medicine in it. The pill in itself was a normal sugar pill. It was literally a normal pill that you could buy at a supermarket. It was just a normal candy. But because you believed that the pill would cure you, it actually cured you. So that's the placebo effect. Because you believed that the pill would cure you, it cured you. Now the interesting part is, there is also the opposite of the placebo effect. And this works the same. Let's say you feel a little bit sick, you have a stomach ache. So you go to the doctor. There, the doctor also goes back to his office and then he comes back with a pill. But this time he says, if you take this pill, your stomach ache will go away, but you can develop fever and you can develop a cold. So you take the pill because you want to get rid of the stomach ache. But then the next day you have a fever and you have a cold. Why? Because deep down in your mind, you believe the doctor that the negative effects would occur, that you would develop a fever and that you would develop a cold. But interestingly, the pill in itself was still the same pill. This pill was just a normal ass sugar pill. It was just a normal candy. But because you believed that negative side effects will occur, negative side effects occurred. The pill on another day would have cured you, but this time it harmed you. This is the same with your mindset. A mindset can literally cure you and help you to achieve a good life, to have a good life, or it can harm you and hurt you. So it can be your biggest ally or your biggest enemy. So today I will talk about your mindset that's preventing you to stopping scrolling, because this is the biggest reason why you can't stop scrolling. Your current mindset isn't beneficial to you. It convinces you to scroll, it convinces you to do bad habits, and it convinces you to do them over and over and over again. Maybe in your mind you say, oh, scrolling is fine because it helps me to unwind after a long day of work. It helps me to relax, and just a few minutes isn't that bad for me, because that's just cope and your mindset isn't beneficial to you. Luckily for you, I've created a better mindset, the less scroll mindset. And today I will tell you everything about the less scroll mindset, so you'll be able to stop scrolling forever. The first pillar in the less scroll mindset is time is important. You need to realize that time is the most valuable resource we have. Time is literally the only thing we have a limited number of. If you have money, if you have love, and you have friendship, but you have no time, those things don't matter. Because if you have no time to appreciate those things and to enjoy those things, they don't matter. So time is important. Time is the most important thing. And that's what you need to realize. If you spend hours just staring at a screen with scrolling, you just waste your most precious resource. You just waste your time away. And with that, you miss out on so many things. On top of that is, we don't know how much time we have left. So we should make a conscious effort every day to value our time as much as possible and to achieve as much as possible with our life, because we don't know if the next day is the last. So you need to value your time more and you need to treat your time better. An action step for this pillar is simply make a timetable. You will treat your time better because instead of thinking about what you need to do at that time or at that time, you have an organized timetable, and so you're more organized, but more important, your time is treated better. So that's the first pillar. Time is important. The second pillar is fuck them. You need to realize that the apps, they aren't cute. Not, 50 minutes a day is fine, or I knew scrolling is fine to unwind or to relax, and it's so cute, it's so fun. No. You need to realize that the apps, they are malicious and they are harmful to you. because they don't care about you. They don't care about you, and they don't care about your health, they don't care about your mental health, and they especially don't care about your most precious resource. They don't care about your time. You need to realize that the apps, they are malicious and they don't care about you because they've designed such an addictive app. They designed such addictive and hard to quitting apps, so they can't care about you, because otherwise they wouldn't have designed such addictive and hard to quitting apps. So the next time you realize you scroll, you need to drill that in your mind that the apps, they aren't cute, and the apps, they aren't malicious, and they don't care about you. So the action step for this is, the next time you realize you scroll and you're scrolling, you say to yourself out loud or in your mind that the apps, they are malicious, they don't care about you, and fuck them. And then you close the app and you delete the app. So if you want to have additional help to stop scrolling, to stop binge watching, to stop gaming, and then use that new free time to put into work, to put into something purposeful, to put into something that you actually want to do, then click the first link in the description. There you come to my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that will help you in achieving that. Pillar 3. You sacrifice your dreams. What you need to realize is, when you scroll so much, when you spend so much time just staring at a screen, you sacrifice something. There is a cost to doing that. First of all, you sacrifice and waste your time. This in itself is bad enough. But on top of that is, you sacrifice your dreams and you sacrifice your goals. Because instead of putting in the work to chase your dreams, to work towards your goals, you just waste it with staring at a screen. So you need to realize that the time that you spend with scrolling, you sacrifice your dreams. When you scroll, you sacrifice your dreams. So you need to make the decision right now. What do you want to do? Do you want to have scrolling in your life, or do you want to achieve your dreams? Because you can only choose one thing. Either you sacrifice your dreams and then you can scroll, or you sacrifice scrolling so you can achieve your dreams. But you need to make the decision right now. Either you stop scrolling so you can finally achieve your dreams, so you can finally put in the time, put in the energy in achieving your dreams, in achieving a dream life, in finally having a purposeful life, or in scrolling. It's your decision, but you need to realize that either you will sacrifice your dreams or you can scroll. It's your decision, but you need to realize that you will sacrifice your dreams if you continue to scroll. So, to summarize, the 4 pillars of the less scroll mindset is: first, time is important. You need to realize that time is the most valuable thing in life and that time is limited. So you need to do as much things as possible so you can actually treat your time and value your time better. The second thing is, fuck them. You need to realize that the apps, they are malicious and they don't care about you. They only want your attention and your time, so they can make a fuck ton of money, and so you waste your most precious resource. And the last thing, the last pillar is, you sacrifice your dreams. When you scroll, you sacrifice your dreams. So if you want additional help with stopping scrolling, stopping gaming, stopping binge watching, and this new gained free time, you can then put into a work, put into achieving your dream, put into habits that are beneficial to you, then click the first link in the description. There you will come to my compendious 5 pillars of quitting that helps people to go from a subhuman level where they have bad habits to now a level where they're healthy, where they have habits that are beneficial to them, where they have the time and energy to put into the work, to put into their goals. So if you're interested in that, then click the first link in the description and there I can help you. On that note, I wish you a wonderful day, take care, and then get after it.